Matthew and Chris Coleman from Coleman Brothers and Roland Cully-Liolis from ArroWorthy in the USA. So if you're joining us over on Facebook, welcome to the show. If you would like to join us for the live Q&A later in the session, there's still time for you to click on the link on Facebook and come across to the session and join us. So first of all, we're going to have product demonstrations from ArroWorthy, and then we'll be joined live by the guys for a Q&A where you can put your questions to them and can even come on screen and chat to us as well if you wish. So if you've not been on Crowdcast before, feel free to comment in the comments box. And if you could wait with your questions until we do go live with the guys, because things that you type in this session won't be visible in the next session. Thank you.
Welcome, my name is Chris.
My name's Matthew, we're the Coleman Brothers.
And we distribute ArroWorthy around the UK and into Ireland.
Right, today we're going to go for the ArroWorthy range. Start off with ArroWorthy's flagship brush is the ArroWorthy Ultra. So if I grab that off the shelf. So it comes in yellow packaging. The ArroWorthy Ultra, the key benefits are slightly longer filaments, slightly softer. It's more of a production brush, so for larger areas and sort of cutting nice and sharply. So that's with the ArroWorthy Ultra. Then moving on to the ArroWorthy Rembrandt range. What comes in three different types. So if I just lay those, so we've got the sash, then we've got the oval long handle, and then we've got the beaver tail straight cut on there. And then if I just grab one out the packaging, so they're coming sort of bright yellow. The key thing about the Rembrandt brushes are they've been tapered so well that they are very good for detail work, very sharp cutting in. So any detail work, the Rembrandt is great for oil-based, water-based. And so that is the Rembrandt range. And then we're going to move on to the rollers now.
Okay, yeah, so we have two styles of rollers. I'll show you here. We have a push fit style, which is here, for example. This is the 4-inch microfiber sleeve. They come in different styles: polymicros, foam styles, velours, etc. As you can see on the range on the stand, the microfibers are here, polymicro, velour, and then your foam. This range here is actually the jumbo range, which you can see in my hand here. So that, two types. The push fit is more universal, it's more known. People have the frames to adapt to these more easier. But the jumbo style is, I would say, more professional style. You don't get any skidding going on, which you normally do on the push fit. So I'll just show you the different frames and styles. So this is the Barracuda self-locking jumbo frame, and like we were saying before, this will fit onto the jumbo style sleeve. So as you can see, it fits so nicely. So with that self-locking, you don't get any tug. It doesn't release as easy as the push fit range, as you can see, and you get a nice smooth and even finish when applying the paint. Also, the jumbo Barracuda frame comes in two different styles. You have the 9-inch there. Then this one also comes in a 22-inch red frame as such, or high areas you can reach. So there's the locking in system Barracuda frame. I'll go on to I'll do them now. And then we've got the push fit frames. 3 different sizes: 11-inch, 16-inch, and a 22. And of course, like we were saying earlier, the push fit style sleeve that are just fit on there nicely. And there you go. So that's the Barracuda push fit, the Barracuda jumbo style, and then the 2 different sleeves we do: the jumbo style and the push fit. And also these do come in 6.5 sizes as well, as you can see, the 2 types. These are all adaptable for the 4-inch frame, goes into the 6.5, as you can see. So that's your push fit style. And then same again with your jumbo. So that does fit all 6.5 inches nicely. For sort of small, medium areas where you don't want to bring a big 9-inch sleeve into the room, you've got a nice, easy moving about. So that's that range for you. And now go on to the other ranges we do.
So just go on from the cages is the other benefit we forgot to say was screwing. Also, it's got there so it'll fit onto the Worcester. Other brands of poles sort of screw fit onto that on there. So going on to the new range we launched last year was the ArroWorthy Classic. What's very exciting. So let's just grab some of the sleeves. So ArroWorthy Classic, it's a high-end microfiber that we over-engineered to give the best possible finish. So less spatter, more production. So what I'll do, if I just show you some of the fabric. So, nice microfiber, nice and soft. So it holds a lot of paint, less splatter, so you get a nice smooth finish. So what we've done with this, we've actually put the classic microfiber in 9-inch, 12-inch, and then gone to the 4-inch and 6.5-inch. So it caters for all jobs, but the benefit from the ArroWorthy Classic is you can use it for oil-based or water-based. So with the microfiber, so that is the Classic range. We've made it very simple. It's colour-coded, so you get blue for short, yellow for medium, and then for long it's red. So it can be used for all sorts of paints, water-based or oil-based. And then we go into the brushes. So with the brushes, we've got different handle types. So if I just grab one of each. So we've got the sash. Then we've got the long handle. Then we've got the beaver tail straight cut. And then what's exciting, we've got the brand new oval angled beaver tail, what we're actually launching later on this year. So with these filaments, if I just open one of them, we've designed it, or what we've done, we've over-engineered it so it gives a nice finish. They're very soft filaments. They've been tapered so they give a very, very nice sharp cutting in. But they've been designed, you can use these for oil-based or water-based paints. And with the different brush types, so nice sharp cutting in on those. So that's roughly the ArroWorthy Classic range. So me and Chris have sort of put this range together. We're really excited about it. So we've got from the Classic range, then our more top range, we've got the
jumbo style range. These cater. This section here will be the jumbo style core that I was talking about earlier. That's that range there. The Classic is all push fit, so it's that caters for everyone kind of style. And then obviously we have the 3 different types of brushes: the Classic, the Rembrandt, and like we we're talking about at the beginning, the Fin Ultra. Yeah.
But with ArroWorthy, they take a lot of pride into their products, and like today paints keep on changing all the time. So we're trying our best to keep on top of changing filaments, to change it slightly to make the brushes and the experience using the brushes as best we can. So thank you for listening, and hopefully we've gone through some of the ArroWorthy range. And thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, we're live on the Trade Decorator Festival. Welcome to our live Q&A with Matthew and Chris from Coleman Brothers. Hi guys.
Hi guys.
And Roland from ArroWorthy. Hi Roland, welcome from the States.
Hi Paula, how are you?
I'm fantastic,
Matthew,
thank
Chris.
you.
Hi Roland. You all right?
Good to be a
hello
part of this event.
Thank you for being here. Hello, everybody in the session. Welcome to our live Q&A. Feel free to comment in the comments box as we go along. If you do have a specific question you'd like to put to the guys, can you hit the Ask a Question tab and type your question in there? And I will ask your questions to the guys here. If you'd like to actually come up on the screen and ask your question, if you could just put in the comments box that you'd like to come and talk to us, and I can bring you up onto the screen. So first of all, Roland, can you tell us a little about ArroWorthy?
Well, ArroWorthy was founded in 1962, Paula. My partner's dad was a contractor, and he was always fiddling with trying to make tools on his own, what could make the job easier and better throughout the day. And he decided one day to form the company, develop the company, and ever since we've been developing products, manufacturing products. Our motto has been, and our pride has been, to make the best products that we can, handcrafted, develop new filaments, develop new ways to bring to the painters where it could make their job a lot easier in performing their everyday task with all different sorts of applications.
Okay, I've got a question here from Tom South. He says, this is one for you, Matthew and Chris, probably. Who stocks ArroWorthy in the UK?
So all Crown decorating centres. So they stock it, and we've got a handful of independents. What's quite handy, we've got a website going live next week that you'll be able to just put your postcode in, you'll find exactly where the nearest stock is. So that's been launched 1st of March.
Oh, fantastic. That'll make things a lot easier. And I've got another question from Tom saying, what's the best roller to use for a fine finish with water-based paints?
So the ArroWorthy Classic. So the short pole will give a nice smooth finish, less splatter. So yeah, Spire finish the ArroWorthy Classic.
Fantastic. And what are the rollers made of, guys?
Roland?
Well, the roller covers are made of microfiber. The Classic series and the traditional blue stripe microfiber are made with a microfiber fabric. They're hot melted on a solid solvent-resistant polypropylene core, so they're 100% solvent-resistant. You could put them into any type of epoxy. The one thing unique about our products, especially the microfiber, everybody knows microfiber is a very absorbent fabric. The key to microfiber is how do you get that roller cover and that microfiber to release the paint? As Matthew was doing in the demonstration earlier, a good roller cover needs to be open. A good roller cover needs to deliver the roller without easy application, centrifugal, so it doesn't splatter, and you can actually rewash it, reuse it, etc. That's the one unique thing that we have in our microfiber roller cover. We developed it where it can be reused on a number of occasions, and it's become one of the most popular roller covers in the market.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I've got a question from Larry O'Donovan. He's saying, he's just wondering, do you carry any 16 or 18-inch sleeves?
We carry the 18-inch sleeves in the ArroWorthy microfiber blue stripe. So we keep those in stock. We've only got a limited amount that we do, because the 18-inch is beginning to get a bit more popular, but it's for sort of larger areas on that. So yeah, any Crown store can special order.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
Matthew, so you have the 15 and the 18-inch, right?
Yeah, we've got 15s, but that's coming off our new shipment very, very soon.
Brilliant. And Matthew, can you tell us about the new Classic range?
So the Classic range is sort of my little baby. So me and Roland have sort of produced this 2019. We introduced it last year. Obviously, we had a few bits of troubles with COVID, everything like that, but the exciting bit is all Crown stock the new Classic range. We've got from the roller sleeves, we've got from the brushes, but the way we've just done it is just the way it's sharp cutting in, to use an oil-based, water-based, less slick. So on there, but I'm sure Roland can tell you a little bit more about how the brushes were made, where they're made, everything like that.
So the brushes are handcrafted. Again, everything about ArroWorthy, we try to build the best product we can for the professional to rely on it day in, day out, and make the job easier. The classic range is handcrafted from start to finish, handwood handles, two-part epoxy, stained ring-rolled nails we use on there with the stainless steel. So in case they're placed in water to soak, so you can clean out better. The wood won't swell. The handle won't come apart off the ferrule. The filaments are proprietary filaments that we've developed, which are part of the Nylene series. They're a different type of nylon. They're not your traditional nylon polyester from DuPont. This particular Nylene series, it can only be found with the ArroWorthy series. We've developed that. It works fantastic with today's paints. Today's paints are very finicky, very temperamental, very thick. So they cling on to the traditional nylon. These filaments are superior to the traditional nylon. The paint flows much easier and it cuts much easier. And when you go to clean up at the end of the day, it cleans up much easier also.
Okay, so what makes ArroWorthy different from your competitors then?
Well, as I mentioned, Paula, the proprietary filaments, the hand craftsmanship that goes into these brushes to build them, the finishing techniques that we put into our roller covers to make our roller covers outperform in the job. All that is all about ArroWorthy. When you're looking at an ArroWorthy product, when you're purchasing an ArroWorthy product, you're going to expect the best out of that product and outperform your competitors, but at a reasonable value.
Yeah. And Chris, can you tell us the difference between the push and the jumbo fit rollers?
Yeah, cool. So as in the video, I did forget to mention the soft grip on all the smaller frames. So obviously the push fit here, nice soft grip, and then a screw-in connector at the back, so universal for most poles. The push fit comes in 11-inch, a 16 and a 22, and they're all adaptable for the 6.5-inch sleeves, which does get asked quite a lot. So they fit on there quite nicely. And then, so that's your push fit. And then going on to the jumbo range or the self-locking in system. So you've got your 9-inch there with your self-locking in system there. What the advantage of this is, obviously, it locks in a lot better than the bird style kind of cage, where a lot of it drags off, it pulls off, and then obviously causes problems. So there's your Barracuda 9-inch. Then we've got the Barracuda Mini Jumbo, and I did see a message on the chat actually that someone didn't know about the 22-inch. So this comes in two sizes, 11-inch and a 22. Again, you've got the screw fit at the back and a nice soft grip there. So yeah, ideal.
Brilliant. The nice comment in the comments from Brian Dennett. He says your products are just getting better and better.
Thank you.
Good to hear.
Thank you.
Can you tell us about the Rembrandt range, guys?
Yeah, so Rembrandt's one of my favourite brushes to use. So the key is a Rembrandt, bright yellow, so you always know it's a Rembrandt. The key is the sharp cutting. It's really good for detail. So you can cut in nice detail work. First brush, I'm not a decorator, but I can actually cut in with this brush. So first I have to shout to my wife, and yeah, I can cut in. That's what it's nice to use it. Yeah, a decent brush with today's paints. It just works. Yeah, for water-based or oil-based on that. But Roland probably knows more inside out than the brush than me.
Yeah, again, everything that Matthew said is right on, spot on. That again features our Nylene filament. The semi-oval allows the end user to pick up about 25 to 30% more paint than your traditional angled brushes. But we refer to the Rembrandt as more of the production and finish brush. So if someone's looking for production, cut that time throughout the day, and then still get that quality finish that they're looking for, that's what the Rembrandt will deliver. Every brush that we manufacture and build today is for a particular reason. The old style brushes, the old style paints are no longer there. So as we move forward, you need to have a particular brush for a particular type of coating and deliver the expectations that you're looking for. So if you align the right brush with the right particular type of paint, you will get that result that you're looking for as the paints continue to change. And that's really what our filaments deliver today. They're very, very universal, and they outperform your traditional nylon and polyesters that we're accustomed to in the past.
Well, there's a comment from Roy in the comments. He says he loves the Fin Ultra and he'll try some 9-inch sleeves now, which brings me on to the Fin Ultra range. Can you tell us a little more about the Fin Ultra?
So the Fin Ultra is ArroWorthy's flagship brush. It's an incredible production brush. So large areas, you want to sort of cut in once and walk away. So the Fin Ultra is the performance, slightly longer, slightly softer, but it just gives that production finish with the water base and trim paints. But Roland probably knows a bit more on the ins and outs, how it's made.
So the Fin Ultra is a detailed brush that we designed for finish and then production. Finish was the first aspect. It's got the a quarter of an inch longer length out than your traditional 2.5-inch type of brushes or any series. And the reason being is for the layoff. The filaments are slightly softer, and they're developed basically, you can go to waterborne, you can go to oils, you can go shellac, you can go to stain. They will lay off the best finish that someone is looking for in application. So sometimes you may sacrifice on production, but you're going to get that quality finish that you're looking for, no brush marks, etc.
Well, Brian Bennett says he finds the Fin Ultra works very well in Benjamin Moore Scuff X. I guess that's one of Brian's favourite combinations.
Yes.
What makes the Barracuda range stand out, guys?
Well, I mean, they're very, very reasonably priced on the market. Obviously, the different style, like I was saying earlier, with the bird cage, we get this locking in system. So again, you're going to get a lot more production. You're not going to get any loss of sleeves. Like I said, again, the screw fit at the bottom, universal for all decorating poles. And then the I suppose, advantage as well we've got the push fit range we do, and the mini jumbo. So it caters for everyone, basically.
But it's been sort of designed with painters and sort of hand type, so you can use it for that whole day. You're not going to sort of get blisters and things like that. So it's moulded to as a sort of a workhorse. If you get what I mean on that. So yeah, that's the Barracuda range.
Fantastic. Well, I think we've come to the end of our questions for this afternoon, guys. It's been great having you on the show, and we've got an exciting competition we're launching in this session where the guys, well, do you want to take over and tell everyone what the prize is, Matthew?
Yep, so the prize is a limited edition. Let's just scroll up. So the prize is a limited edition ArroWorthy Sustainer. So it's got the ArroWorthy on the top. So that's that, but it's got a load of goodies. I'm just going to grab those. So, ArroWorthy hat, ArroWorthy classic 2-inch brush, Rembrandt brush, 1.5 t-shirt, just need to know what size if you win it, and a face mask. So that's what you could win. So hopefully someone will be very excited to receive that.
Fantastic. Yeah, well, they're shouting, yes, please, fingers crossed. One last question, Matthew, for you. Are these ArroWorthy products all available through Crown Paints in Ireland?
Unfortunately, not at the moment. We're in talks with them, as we were in talks just before COVID, but things got put on the back burner, but we're in talks again. So hopefully, eventually, they can specially order it in if they need to.
So if they ask in store, they can get it ordered to store?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thanks, guys, for joining me for the session. It's been really informative, and I'm sure everybody's learned a lot more about the ArroWorthy products. And thank you, everybody, for joining us this afternoon. We will be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, and we've got sessions right through till Friday. At the close of the show, I think is 6 o'clock on Friday. So have a look on our website. I will pop a link in there for you if you've not registered for the remaining sessions. And if you want to watch anything that's already happened, or you want to watch this again, it's available on Catch Up as a replay, exactly here where you are on Crowdcast. Thanks, everyone.
Perfect.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for the support. Take care. Bye-bye.